Hello, so we've just finished the second week in June. We're just about to enter the third week of my summer training and nutritional plan, and the first 2 weeks have been absolutely incredible. Made some really incredible progress and gains. And so I just want to talk a wee bit about that today in the day's vlog and just kind of show you some of the progress, jump into my spreadsheet, just show you how I'm tracking it, show you what the progress has been, and just talk about it and explain a wee bit of what's been happening and what I've been learning. So here we go, let's do it. So if I jump into my health and performance spreadsheet where I track a lot of my data, what we're looking at here is the first 2 weeks in June. And so we can see this is week 1, this is week 2. And so for the first week, we were on point exactly for every 7 days, and my deficit for the week was 965 calories. So that's fantastic, really happy with that. Then for the second week, my deficit was 488, so still in a wee slight deficit and also still on point. The most important thing for me over the summer and what I'm really trying to work at and the habit that I'm really trying to build over June, July and August, and the big focus for this plan, is really just to make healthy eating and eating in line with my nutritional plan, just making that a habit, making that automatic, making that part of who I am. And so what I'm really been trying to give up is, emotionally eating, just feeling shit and going through and fucking raiding the cupboards and having, 5,000-6,000 calories in a day when I've only burned maybe 2,000 or 3,000. So that's the thing that I'm really trying to be working on. And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to make all of this automatic, so that very similar to what I've done with alcohol, where, I had awareness that I wanted to stop drinking alcohol and pursue sobriety and just be a guy who was sober, because I knew that would have a massive impact on the quality of my life and the things that I wanted to achieve and who I wanted to become, right? So I managed to do that, and I can remember in the early days of that, I remember thinking, right, that's been a week, oh, that's been 2 weeks, that's been a month, all right, that's, is it 3 months? And it got to the point where I just stopped thinking about it because it was just so easy. And so right now I'm thinking about this a lot because it's something that I've struggled with in my life, but it's now becoming a lot easier. And doing 2 calendar weeks now is just absolutely incredible. So that's 2 weeks in a row, just eating exactly on point. And now I'm going to go for 3 weeks this week, and then soon it'll be a month, soon it'll be 3 months, soon it'll be 6 months, soon it'll be a year, and it'll be something that I don't have to think about. So that's my nutritional plan, and that's the progress that we're making, and I'm so happy and excited about this because I just feel like I'm finally, for the first time in my life, I'm on top of my nutrition, I'm on top of my eating, and I'm just in control. And I feel like I've now got a system and a process that I could literally do for the rest of my life, and that is sustainable, that I enjoy, that I love, that I'm passionate about, that I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. It totally serves me. It serves my health, it serves my goals, it serves me as an athlete, it serves my cycling. It's just fucking perfect, and it's the result of, years and years and years of trial and experimentation, with trying different diets, trying different ways of eating, trying so many different things. I feel like I finally found something that works for me. And the reason why I'm so excited about this, like even more excited than just the fact that I'm finally in control of this, is that 2 reasons actually. First reason, I've now done this for 2 weeks, right? And I can remember when I tried to give up alcohol at first, and I remember I was like, right, that's been a week, and that's been 2 weeks, that's been a month. And I was thinking about it all the time because it was such a big challenge for me at the time to give up alcohol, given how much I used to drink and just how much a part of who I was back then. And it got to the point where it was like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and it got to the year. Once I got to the year, I was thinking about it in the first year a lot because I knew how big an achievement it would be for me personally to do a year sober. After the year, I just stopped thinking about it because that's it. And I don't think about it anymore. I don't think about having a drink. I have no temptation. Don't have to use any willpower. It's just not something I think about. And some days I think about it in the sense of like, all right, it's coming up for 2 years, or that's quite cool. But I don't ever think about it. It's not a big deal. I don't have to try hard for it. It's just part of who I am. I'm just sober, and that's it. And why that's exciting is I'm going to do the exact same thing with food. Right now, I'm in the first couple of weeks of this, I'm having to think about it a lot because I'm having to use a lot of willpower, I'm having to try really hard to overcome bad habits. But very soon this is going to be a month, very soon it'll be 3 months, 6 months, a year. Very soon it'll be a year where I've not had any junk food, I've not had any processed food, I've not had a binge, I've not went crazy and raided the cupboards. And why that's so exciting is because it's going to be such a part of me, it's going to be such a habit, it's going to be so locked in and automatic. And the reason why it's so exciting, to get to my final point, is that when it comes to the sport of cycling, which I'm in and I'm pursuing, I truly, truly believe from the bottom of my heart that sobriety and nutrition, the way I eat and what I drink, and what I don't eat and what I don't drink, is going to be my secret weapon when it comes to this sport. And one of the reasons why I'm going to succeed at the highest level, and what will truly set me apart from anybody else in this sport or on this planet. And I'll explain that by telling you the story. So if you think about it, right, if you think about the way I'm eating right now, think about eating like that for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Like, where am I going to be in 10 years' time? Training the way I'm training, eating the way I'm eating, learning the way I'm learning, coaching the way I'm being coached, reading the way I'm reading. Like, all the things that I'm doing on a daily basis, it's just fucking off the scale. It's like, we're talking greatest of all time material here. We really are, right? And why that's so exciting to me is to think about, for example, when I win my first race, you're not going to see me going out to fucking Tony Macaroni's and celebrating with a burger and pizza and 3 beers. No. When I win my first race, you will see me celebrate by eating the same fucking dinner that I've had every night for the last year or two. And that is how I roll. That is how I fucking roll. And so when I get all the big achievements, all the big goals, all the big sexy milestones, I'm not going to celebrate by going out and having beers and having glasses of wine, because they all add up over the years. For me, it's total clean living, 100% all the time, 7 days a week, 31 days a month, 365 days a year, 24/7. And that is going to compound over 5, 10, 20 years to just an incredible fucking human and athlete. And I just think that I'm so excited for that, because it's just going to set me apart. And you know, the fact that I'm just going to be in shape all the time, I'm not going to have an off season where, for example, I go out and, you know, just have a blowout and put on 5 kilos over 2, 3, 4 weeks. My off season, maybe if I take the training intensity down a wee bit because I need a rest, I'm still going to be the bike every day. I'm still going to be eating well. I'm not going to have any weight to lose when I come back from my off season, and that's going to add up. You think about 10, 15, 20 off seasons, you just never been out of shape. Honestly, this is a fucking secret weapon of mine. And I like the fact that I'm calling it a secret weapon, talking about the sport of cycling, because I'm talking about it and I'm documenting it, I'm putting it on the record. So I guess it's not really a secret weapon. That's my transparent, honest weapon. And I'm talking about it, I'm documenting it. And when I get to where I'm going, it's really fun for me, because we're going to be able to look back on this period and watch these videos and go, he said he was going to do that. He showed us how he was going to do it. And then he went out and fucking done it. And that, my friends, is why I'm going to succeed at the highest level within this sport.